More Than Hip Hop Show, the ladies segment. I'm Aminata, and I have my ladies here with me.
I'm Dom, or Dominique.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Quay, aka Sajilla89. Hit me up on Instagram.
Okay.
I don't date the fellas. Well, not me.
She definitely dated.
I definitely date the fellas.
She likes the fellas.
Yeah.
Okay. No. But yeah, back More Than Hip Hop Show. We're here with the ladies segment. We have a lot of things to talk about. Going into 2018 with the men, they talked about how their year went, and I feel like I had a really good year myself. I had a lot of really great new experiences and a lot of great things happening in my business. I mean, just to keep it brief, how was yours? Do you feel like you had a good 2018?
Great.
Okay.
Great.
It was good. It was good.
It was good for me. Yep.
Okay, well,
Can't complain.
I'm loving that. A whole lot of positive energy in 2018. So let's keep that going. Let's keep that going in 2019. I don't really want to, talk about New Year's resolutions. I more so want to talk about like new, fun, exciting things that you want to try in 2019. Going into the new year, what are new things that you want to try? I know for me, I definitely have a bucket list of things to check off as far as traveling goes. There's a lot of places that I want to visit. So I don't even know. I can't even say right now where I want to go first, but definitely I want to travel to at least 2 places this year. One local, one out of the country. At least 2. And I know that's a low minimum, but yes, that would be good for me. And what's something that you might want to try in 2019 for something new?
Definitely travel more. I do want to go to Egypt. I want to see like the pyramids and stuff like that. What else? Make more money.
Okay.
That's a
Make more money.
I heard
I
that.
say that, yeah. And love. Just gotta spread more love.
Quay always coming through. Quay always coming through.
Right?
Okay.
For me, I feel like I want to explore the local area more. Like, I just want to randomly get on the train, get off at a stop that I've never been at, and walk around the neighborhood.
Like the little scooters and everything.
Right,
Yeah.
the scooters. Not for me. I have a fear of riding on scooters in the street, getting hit. It's a lot. I've been hit by a car before. It's traumatic. Yeah. Anyway, that's all. It was actually in the Bronx. On the Grand.
Why not it be the Bronx?
I'm just saying.
It's a lot of traffic out there.
I'm just saying. But I just feel like sometimes we don't take advantage of the areas that we have at our disposal. Like, we're like, oh, I want to hop on a plane and go somewhere, but it's like, have you explored the neighborhood that you have at your fingertips? So that's one thing that I want to do new in 2019.
Okay. For me, I want to finish school, just get my associates, and then in the summer, I mean, it's not new, but I love to travel, so I'm going on a 6-week Europe.
6 weeks. Take me
Yes.
with you.
Right?
In Europe, and just gonna enjoy that. So,
That's super
yes.
exciting.
And I'll be actually going to Egypt. So,
Oh, see? Yeah. Hey, it's just packed
you're
away.
welcome whenever. So,
I gotta get my passport first.
hey, one step,
One step at a
one
time.
step.
Put
So,
the application in today. Okay.
Yes.
So.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I like that. See, I think I'm right amongst the right group of ladies too. To go ahead and do what I need to do in 2019. That's what I was talking about. Look, one time, cover that foot. Yeah, 2019, we're gonna do that. We might even do it together. Okay, so now if I could spice it up a little bit, unbutton my coat.
Oh, we get real hot.
I'm just getting hot, y'all. No, but 2019, we're talking about new things. How about new things that we'd like to try sexually?
I'm gonna sit this one out. Got some followers and everything.
Yeah, I know that's
Yeah, I can.
Look,
Mom, dad.
Watching.
So,
I know that's right.
I'm so excited.
So look, anyway. So I'm gonna start us off. I'll go
Talk
ahead.
about you.
Y'all can throw me out there. I'll be bait. I'll say something that I want to try new in 2019 sexually. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it might not happen in 2019, but soon, hopefully. I want to have like. Okay, ladies, don't judge me, okay?
The judge-free zone.
So, alright, so everybody's seen like Pandora's box, right? Like, okay, so I want to have sex with somebody that I'm with in like a public setting, but like in a setting like a sexual environment. So like an adult playground type of thing. You know, like I'm not trying to swing. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my fantasy, of course, is, well, I mean, I said of course. Let me not say of course, but my fantasy is to see my man have sex with somebody else. I don't have no man, but I'm just saying, that's just where my fantasy
So you want a man in 2019?
So like
to watch him have sex?
No. You said
She wants that man for multiple reasons. She want a threesome.
No. I don't want to threesome at all. I don't want to threesome. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I would like to. Okay. One thing I would like to
So you want a man in 2019?
No. I just. Maybe I might already have him, but.
Potential? Call him at him.
Don't do that. Don't look. Okay. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. Hypothetically speaking, idealistically speaking, if I would like in 2019 to go to an adult playground on some masquerade shit and have fun with me and my partner and do whatever it is we do in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even like, I mean, the first time I'm not trying to go in there like, you know, with everybody. Just me and my own little section. And, you know, we do our little thing and it's just interesting to me. Okay, look, judge free zone. Oh, move on. What you want to do?
You said sexual?
I mean, yeah, and I mean, that could be, you know, that doesn't necessarily have to be intercourse or, you know, it could be anything. Like
I'm too stingy for a threesome. That's not gonna work for me. You know. I can't.
You just laughing, thinking about it.
Period.
That's it. That's all I gotta say. I can't, you know, really speak on sexual things, you know.
I mean, but there's a lot of new things that, like, look, maybe we could do another.
You trying to
in the
create
comments.
some fans?
Look, I can maybe create some things for people to try to do in 2019.
What you trying to do, Ashley?
Keep following the comments. Maybe some new
Well, like she said, it doesn't have to be something that's like intercourse driven. It could be something that's sexually for yourself. And I know for me, like 2019, and I mean, I've already started this because we talked about like not waiting until 2019. But on December 25th, I started my own like self-love journey. So every day I've done something for myself. And it's just about me. So today I had a yoni steam. And so that's something that, you know, connects with your sexual energy and your fertility and your, you know, your femininity. So yeah, so more of those and more interactions like that. So yeah.
I love it. I can definitely give you some recommendations on some good crystals that you can use to kind of, you know, promote that good sexual energy too.
That bird box together.
She did it with the bird box. Look, I cannot even with you. All right, so look, Grace said that she's not on the threesome. So me, I'm not. I don't think I'm threesome ready yet. Nah. What you feel about threesome?
I feel like if it's with two people that you don't have like a connection with, like well, that's what? You gotta have a connection. No, like straight
Judge free zone. Judge free zone.
I mean like someone that you're not like deeply in love with is what I mean. Like someone that you can have fun with.
So your thumbs up on the threesome.
I'm sorry.
Your thumbs up on the threesome.
Yeah, like if it's someone that you're not like in love. Okay, don't have a threesome with someone if you know that you're gonna walk away jealous or in your feelings.
Okay,
so just like someone that you can
random person.
Yeah,
not random, but
I think you and you.
Oh my god!
Come home with me.
Don't do
How you
it.
feel?
Oh my goodness.
Are you able to thumbs up or thumbs down us on this? Give me a sneak thumbs up or thumbs down. Give me a sneak. Kind of twitch. It kind of had like an up down effect. No. Alright, but no, Ashley, she left off on it. She said, you know, two people you don't have a connection with, and boom, boom.
Well, a connection, but just not someone that you'll walk away jealous with.
Yeah, no, and I got you.
What about if you and your partner pick someone who's like, hey, we're not, you know.
No, that's the same thing that happens to Offset.
Crazy thing.
And that's why we're at now.
Okay, you're right.
So
partner decide to choose somebody, and if that's what y'all want to do,
I just know a couple who has a select person. You know, it's 2 guys and 1 girl, so it's a double penetration type stuff. So it's
yeah.
So, but it works for them. So
yeah, and I feel like exactly.
But they text them. The guy comes over. It's a married couple, so.
See, that would work.
So actually, want 2 girls is what she's saying.
That's what she's saying. Or I'm just saying, I'm not doing it with my partner or my husband. Like, that's not a thing that's happening.
So you actually.
Okay, hold on, wait, ladies. Let's bring that in. Let's bring that in because you're bringing me all into into our next subject, because something else I want to talk to you guys about was friends with benefits. I mean, some women can be friends with the person and without, friends with benefits.
So I can have a threesome with a friends with a benefit.
Oh, so you
a friend with a benefit, not a friends.
I mean, it would be friends.
It would be friends, but not like a husband or someone that I'm supposed to be deeply committed to, because I just feel like that takes away from the purity of our relationship. But that's my personal.
Yeah, definitely. And then that's the reason why we have this show, because we are all 4 different women with all 4 different perspectives, and then we are reaching out, and somebody feels the same exact way you do. So I'm here for it, sis. I'm here for it. But I mean, I know that me personally, I couldn't, just because like me, I can't even have a sexual relationship with somebody that I don't feel like I want to be with. And I'm not going to say that I want to be like, mark my words when I say when I feel like I want to be connected. So I may think that at the moment, but I have a connection. True. You know what I'm saying? Even if afterwards I change my mind completely.
That's true.
Never want to see you again. Never. But I thought that at that very time, that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So me, I just can't, I can't want a man like that. It can't just be like, come on. But some people can. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I wish I could be like that, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? Friends with benefit?
No. I can't.
Play?
Man, the old me probably yes.
Yes! Okay, come back.
No.
She said, okay, come back.
No, like when you get older, you really do get to realize that when you do have sex with like multiple people, it is energies and souls. You do, you do lay with, and you do become that person that you are exchanging those energies with. So if this person might be like an angry person, you might turn up to be an angry person. So you gotta be really cautious of who you're dealing with, who you're laying with.
Yep.
So for me, I'm gonna say no, I can't do that. Like I gotta be real smart about that.
Well, I would pick my friend and make sure that they
but still, some friends,
Djembe, drop them all the gem. That's my new name for Quay. Quay, don't date the fellas. Djembe. She ain't Salt Bay, she Djembe. She always dropping all the gems. See how she just do that so smooth? No, but seriously, no, seriously. But no, but that was good. Y'all play too much. But no, really. But no, I want to completely just change the whole subject. Y'all probably like, oh my God, what is she doing? She is all over the place with it. But we talking about all these, friends and benefits and threesomes, we talking about the birds and the bees and the boxes and the this and the that. So we gonna go ahead and switch it up, the bird box. Alright? So, bird box. Y'all seen that movie?
Yeah.
Great. Quay got her shades on. Maybe for a reason, maybe not.
I haven't seen none of that. I'm good.
Take them off.
I'm walking out here tonight. I'm walking out tonight.
Like, I don't even know what to say to try to get her to take the glasses off. But we're going to talk about that next. Okay. But anyways, so going back to Bird Box. That movie. Laughing, joking, da-da-da. Lots of memes on Instagram about it. It's kind of turned into something that's kind of been humorous, but also a really good movie. But I kind of want to take it back because I feel. Oh, sorry, hold on, wait. All right. What's that? No, a part of my bob got in my mouth. That's what I take it out. Yeah. So going on back to Bird Box. I personally, my take on that movie, I feel like the symbolism in that movie had a lot to do with suicide awareness. Suicide awareness, especially in the United States, as well as some other things. But I'll focus on right now suicide awareness. In the movie, as you know, if you saw it or if you didn't see it, it was kind of like, just to kind of give you a rundown of my version, you had to have your eyes blindfolded. I mean, your eyes covered. If you didn't have your eyes covered, then whatever fear or loss or sadness or whatever it is you had would take over you and would make you commit suicide. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but whatever was in the air, whether or not it was pollution or what it was, but something was in the air that made people want to kill themselves. So in the movie, we saw a mass suicide. Everybody in that movie who died because they killed themselves. So to me, I took that like, okay, I feel like that's really interesting. And I kind of took, with some of my ladies as well, we kind of looked into some of the statistics on suicide, especially in the United States. And some of the things that we found out is that suicide is increasingly escalating in the United States. Between 1999 and even now, 10 years later, it's almost tripled. We're talking about 447,000 people dying from suicide, it being the 10th leading cause of death in the United States. And in 2016, it was the second leading cause for children ages 10 to 35 years old. The second leading cause of death in 2016. Now that's crazy, and it's continuing to escalate. Now we're talking about a movie that just came out, and that's what the movie was focused on. To me, that's how I felt. I felt like the movie was focused on the fact, so that's what stood out the most to me. Going back to mental health, it also showed how the people with mental health illnesses or people that were released from crazy homes or insane asylum, sorry, that's the better word to use, insane asylum, that those were the people that weren't affected by what was going on. I kind of take that where there's a lot of people in the world that you have that are close to you. You never know who is going through whatever it is they're going through, and they may be in a position where they commit suicide. A lot of people who have family members or friends that commit suicide, one of the first things they say is, I never would have thought, or why would they, or how would they, I never even knew. But it could be anybody. It could be anybody. And I feel like that movie kind of really touched on that it could be anybody that could commit suicide. And with that being said, we just can't shy away from the fact that people may be going through different things, and people in insane asylums or people with mental health issues, I kind of feel like they're kind of put in a category on their own, because if a person who's considered to have a mental health illness, when they're expressing their emotions and they're saying like, oh, I feel like that, like look at Kanye, for instance, like what he's doing, he's going on Twitter, he's ranting, he's saying all of his feelings and all of his thoughts, and we're labeling him and people are calling him all types of things and running him through the mud, but at the end of the day, he's expressing his true raw emotion. So he's not somebody in that movie who would be affected by wanting to kill themselves or having that hidden emotion, whereas these other people may. But that is my take on it. But I really feel strongly about some of these points, and I want you guys to kind of hear what some of the ladies have, because I know that they have really strong points to bring on the movie as well.
Suicide is a big thing I did get out of the movie. I had a cousin back in 2005. He committed suicide in our house, and I wasn't there. I actually had left out, so it was my oldest brother and my dad. They was in the house, and our cousin came in, and my brother said like he was like really high. He was out of his mind, and he was like, I love you, right? I was like, smiling like, yeah, I love you too. So he walked downstairs, and all they heard was like a big bang. And it was a fish tank right there. So like, he was a diabetic, so like maybe he like passed out or something. So my dad told my brother, he was like, go downstairs and like see what happened. So at the same time, my dad is like right behind my brother. And my brother was just like, you just seen him like on the floor, just laid out. So that joint actually like really messed me up mentally. Like I had to go to counseling for that. Like we had to move out of the house. Like it was just like weird, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely take like suicide real serious. And then people, you don't know what somebody's going through, like, and it's crazy. The girl he was dealing with, like, she knew about this but didn't tell nobody in the family, like, hey, you know, he's talking about killing himself, he can't sleep at night, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a little off. But the movie, if you haven't seen it, definitely go watch it. But suicide is really high in the United States. People are killing themselves over just craziness, females, money, whatever. But I think everybody should watch it.
Thank you for sharing that. Well, I'm a mental health advocate. I say that because watching the movie was very triggering for me. There was moments of the movie where I like closed my eyes because I felt uncomfortable by the goriness, because they didn't pan away when people were dying, and it made me extremely uncomfortable. But it was something I had to watch through the end of it to get the full picture of it, because I didn't want to make a judgment just off of the first 15 minutes of the movie. But an article that I read was talking about how people who left mental health institutions, you know, they were the ones who could walk around without the blindfold, and then they were the ones who were forcing other people to, you know, look into the creatures, as they say. And I read this article and they were saying how, like, it kind of made people who have a mental health illness in a bad light, because they're kind of like seen as monsters who are making everyone else, you know, see it and then die, which I think is an unfair portrayal of people with mental health illnesses, because usually they're actually the victims of violence as opposed to the perpetrators of violence. So that's just an important point that I want people to walk away from the movie knowing that this group and population of people are actually more vulnerable than you think, and they shouldn't be seen as people who are dangerous or people that will hurt you. They're actually people that need the help and support that they all deserve.
This movie does definitely touches a lot of people in a lot of different ways. Another way to kind of even look at it is, you know, right now I know that there's a lot going on in the government, a lot of things that people are really confused about and they don't really understand. But, you know, when they talk about depopulation, I mean, it's real. The government has got to a point where they only have so much money to be able to do what it is they have to do to feel comfortable, and they feel like the only way that they can save money, and I'm probably going to get in so much trouble for saying this somewhere, but these are my opinions, this is how I feel, that the government has a motto, and instead of, you know, they can't just kill everybody off and they want to depopulate us. How are they doing that? They're doing that by injecting different things in our foods, the different things that we eat, different things in the air, just a lot of different things. So another different way that they do that is by suicide. Even when they talk about, I was even looking at an article about like Windex cleaners and like household cleaners, of how they're making them look more and more like juice. They actually have them like in soda bottles and things like that, and it's like, why? For what reason is this happening? Like, and these are the reasons why. They want children to look at it as drinks and ingest them to depopulate the community. But I can go on and on for days. I don't want to ramble, but I'm just saying, don't shy away from anything. Look into everything. Please make sure that you're checking in on your friends and your family. Make sure that they're okay. Talk to them, and even on your own. I know Ashley, she has on her page, her Instagram is Don't Die Afraid. I'll let her talk more about her hashtag mental health check-in. So if you have anything that you're feeling or anything, even if you're having a great day or a horrible day or anything, just go in and check out her page. Ashley, I'll let you speak more about that.
Yeah, so my mental health check-ins, I started them about 2 years ago because everyone was like, oh, Instagram and social media is like this place where you make, you know, you put your highlight reel, like you highlight all the good things that are happening in your life. And I didn't want that to be what my page was. Like, I wanted my page to be, highlighting real as in REAL, like highlighting the real moments of my life. So I started mental health check-ins, which I do every Wednesday, where I just tell people like, hey, this is how my spirit's doing today. How's your spirit doing? And I ask them a question. And then I encourage people to just write below like how they're feeling. And it creates an environment where people can connect, whether they're having a good day, whether they're having a bad day, whether they had a breakup, whatever the case may be. And people really feel empowered and safe there. So yeah, I invite you all to definitely check it out.
Yes, definitely. And again, we're going into a new year, so please, everyone, come up with a list of new things that you want to try for 2019. Different rituals, different places that you want to go, just different books you want to read. It's a lot of things that we all can do. And if you need a look at all, or if you need to be styled, please feel free to hit your girl up. The hashtag style by Aminata K. It'll be somewhere in the comments, of course. I'm Aminata. We've got Quay, Ashley, and Dom. Yes, and we're out. Thank you so much for listening.
More than hip hop.